What's good, my Regal kings and queens? Welcome to Zed Regal Mindset. Now, this is the place where the mindset, it always matters. Now, this is the last part of a 10 video series about my personal transformational journey to becoming. And we're going to call this one Definition of Success. See? And my quote for this one is, I walked through the fire. I overcame whole heap of silent battles, and I came out better, not bitter. I came out better, not bitter. How many people do you know who's gone through stuff, who's come out better, not bitter? I don't know that many. You know what I mean? Which is why the fact that I've done it lets me know that you can do it too. Well, maybe a little bit of mindset guidance. You get me? So let me kick it off with this. Obviously, if you've been following the journey, I've taken you from where I was born in South London to change and transformation, moving, dealing with the road life, criminality, coming out of that and going through different sides. You know, I've got so much to share with you, so much knowledge and wisdom that you can grow from, because I feel like I've been through all the worldly stuff that most people has gone through, and the hardest challenges, and come out smelling like roses. Well, maybe not roses, but you know what I'm saying. I come out smelling like I got on a brand new cologne and I've just been doing you understand? You know what I'm trying to say, right? Good. So disability, toxic relationships, spiritual warfare, that was my everyday. You understand? Now, when we're talking about success, when you overcome your personal challenges, to some they may seem small, to others they may seem like, wow, how do you do, like, how are you managing that? Either way, when you're able to overcome it and deal with it and function in life, not just brush it to the side or try and hide it, or actually deal with it, that is success. That is success. See? In a world that prioritizes material possessions, lies over truth, it's easy to see why displays of wealth or loudness is interpreted as the goalpost to success and power. It's easy to see that. In some cases, that could be what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you've got the bling, you've got the money, you've got the biz, you've got the empire, and I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But real power starts within. Real success starts within. You understand? It really, truly is a mindset thing. Because you can have material things and they won't last because you haven't got the mindset to maintain it and deal with it. If you haven't gone through the life lessons in order to get you to that higher place, you ain't going to stay there for too long. You see me? We've all come across those pretenders before. I know we have. You know, them ones that act like they're rich or act rich, but live poorly. You understand? I believe true success, it starts within, like I said. You know what I mean? Mastering self-discipline, discernment, and all necessary skills for our chosen path. And everybody's path is different. You see me? You may be quadruplets living in the same house, the same parents, and all of this kind of stuff. All of y'all are different. You all got different paths. You're all different souls. You understand? You all have different spirits and energies. It's the beauty of life. You understand? And it took me a lifetime for me to realize that the people who counted me out, they couldn't count. You understand? They had plenty of opportunities where I gave them glimpses of who I am by maybe, I don't know, for example, when they're in time of need, my mediumship skills would come in and I'll be giving them messages and I'll be telling them about their whole life journey and what's coming through, and they'd be like, wow, they'll take it on board and they'll use it. But then on the next day, they'd be like, oh, you're just some this, that, whatever. And they dismiss, they forget all of that. I carry this every day with me. You understand? But I don't always show it. You understand? Because not everybody can handle my energy and the words that come through me. And that's the same for you. You know what I mean? If you're a truth teller or whatever, not everybody can handle your truth. So that's where discernment and that self-protection and mastery of talk, all of that comes into play. The compound lessons over time. You understand? Yeah, man. People often see our inner light before we do. And that's always been one of my things, which I'm realizing more now than ever before. Like, I've always had gifts, skills and abilities. And there's always be people around me that go on like they're for me, but they're not. You understand? I don't forget anything. So especially when it's an action with an energy and a feeling, it just reinforces it. So I can go back and watch it like it's a video. You understand? I've been surrounded by so much hate, so much negativity, so much toxicity. You know what I mean? But it gave me a different kind of strength, a different kind of resilience. You get me? It prepared me for this part of the journey that I'm living in now. And I've been creating me for a long time. Yeah. Remember, I was supposed to be in a wheelchair before the age of 40. So everything I was doing is trying to get prepared for that if that should happen. You see me? But that's just how the thing goes, you see me? And there's a whole heap of talkings on that as well, so stay tuned, because this is just the first in X amount, you know what I mean? So, but one thing you have to understand is the fight that we get, it's not about who we are, it's about who we could become. Sometimes people see your light, think, oh, that person's blessed, and it kind of highlights stuff about them where it makes them feel inadequate or whatever, so they fight you for it. Do you understand? And all the time you can't even see the skills yourself. It's crazy. Our potential, it highlights their shortcomings. That's what happens. It triggers jealousy. That's what happens. And envy. And covert manipulations. It's mad. To cause havoc or control the narrative. That's what they deal with. That's what I faced and overcome. So now, I've got strategies. Silence is a beautiful strategy. But I've got a whole heap of other strategies that I use for successful outcomes for my life and dealing with people on so many different levels. Sometimes it's not worth wasting your time and energy on talk on people that don't give a. You understand? Who don't care. You understand? Success is caring about yourself, loving yourself enough to say no. You know what I mean? Oh yes. But moving forward with the Most High's grace. The Most High's guidance. You understand? Achieving true success is a full body, mind and soul experience. Remember that. The route to lasting success is through self-mastery. You have to master your mindset. You have to master your thoughts. We have to master our actions. We have to master our talk. You get me? It's all part of the journey. Just remember, mindset, it always matters. Zine? And that's the Regal mindset. So bless up for listening. Stay locked in, because we've got so much more videos and talks and poetry and all kinds of things coming on the Zed Regal mindset, whether it's the website, whether it's the socials, you know what I mean, whether I'm going to be speaking on a platform near you soon. Stay tuned in. See? Regal Love.